Hey guys, I'm just Josh, and welcome back to the next episode of our Pokemon Ultra Moon Martyrlocke. I told you at the end of the last episode that I was going to be shaving my face, my beard, not my head, although that is shaved as well, it seems. I told you I'd be shaving my beard after the last episode for a Halloween costume. And look, we tried as long as we could, we held out as long as we could, but the backlog has ended and I have to record. So here it is, the baby face. The beardless Josh, right here. Okay, this isn't actually me, obviously, but I thought it'd be a good way... Okay, we could stop pretending like you're talking, buddy. I thought it'd be a good way to get you guys ready for what you're about to see, or it could also give you nightmares, I don't know. Hello. We tried. Look. Little bit of stubbly 5 o'clock shadow coming in. It's the best I could do in 3 days. I ran out of episodes in the backlog. I had to record some of these. It's only Wednesday today. I shaved it on Saturday, so it's actually been 4 days. I technically could have waited tomorrow, but I'm pretty sure I'm going to be busy tomorrow. So in order to get Friday's episode up, I have to record it now, which means you guys get to see me, sans beard, for the first time in 4 years. Go ahead, make fun of me in the comments down below. I've been getting roasted all week. I'm used to it. I don't even remember what happened in the last episode of this Pokemon Mamma Jamma. Doesn't matter. Look, here's our squad. They're looking pretty good. I'm going to put Kimbus out front. Kimbus needs some experience, and we're just going to go in today's episode. Maybe the lack... Oh, mouse pointer on screen, I apologize. Maybe the lack of beard will bring us luck. I don't really want to talk to you, Mr. Spin Demand. Maybe the lack of beard will bring us luck. If I had to guess, I'm going to guess it has the opposite effect. I think I gained most of my power from having a beard. Yo, my hoodie is all jacked up. What the heck? Where's the other string? There it is. You see the difference in length here? Let me show you these two different strings. You see these two differing length in strings right here? What could have caused that? Certainly, it's not a puppy dog. For example, my puppy dog chomping down on one of them and yanking it and causing, well, a difference in length. That's actually exactly what happened, and I just haven't fixed it. I apologize. Gotharita. The question is, are you actually a Gotharita? If you are, then I think I want to go into Karkin to hit you with the payback, even though we are running a little bit low on PP of those. Yeah, I need to fix this. We'll get it figured out. An Expedef, that's fine because payback is physical. Let's get physical. So this should still do a lot of damage nonetheless. I'm hoping you would be faster so that we could, you know, hit you for a little bit more. That's okay. 2 of these will get the job done. And a heal block is not something that I'm concerned about. Anyway, yeah, I figured I'd give you guys a little time to adjust. I don't know how many episodes I'm going to record like this. I'm not... so far, whenever people see me shaved, it's 99% please grow it back, and 1% that's like, it's not horrible. I appreciate that 1%, by the way. I hate feeling like I'm tethered to a specific, though I would agree that I also prefer another Mega Swampert, huh? I do personally prefer the beard myself, or I wouldn't keep it grown at so many times a year, literally all year. This is the first time I'm clean shaven in 4 years, I found out. I went back, I did the math. It's been 4 years since I've shaved the whole thing off, so yikes, I'm dead. Goodbye, Altaria. Yeah, big rip. See you later. You livin'! Thank you so much, Altaria. Did not want to start today's episode with a big fat L, but we almost did. Alright, unless you have Pursuit, then we're going to make it out of this battle. And I appreciate that more than you could ever imagine. We've done it. Okay, Westbrook's coming in. I should have known you had Rock Slide. I feel like I knew that you had Rock Slide. I feel like deep down in my heart somewhere, I knew that you packed the Rock Slide. You also probably pack the Earthquake, but I feel like we can live it, and I feel like you'll die to a Seed Bomb. You have a Protective Course. But yeah, I personally, you know, I like the way the beard sits on the face a little bit. I'm also just, okay, Mud Bomb is easy peasy lemon squeezy. I also, that's a shame. Yeah, that's a darn shame. I also am just a very lazy person by nature. Typically, stereotypically very lazy. I'm stereotypically very lazy. You're just wasting my pee-pee here. Stop wasting my pee-pee here. This is the only Pokemon I can use against you, pretty much. So this is concerning me quite a bit that you would do this. Thank you, Westbrook, for landing the Seed Bomb. Can you take it out? I know it's Mega. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I don't know. You know, it gives me more. It gives the illusion that I have more of a chin than the actual baby one that I do. I appreciate that. It shapes the face. I have a pretty large head, all things considered, and it kind of closes the head a little bit, because if the beard's covering this, then it's like, oh, his head only goes from here to here. Then you take it off and you're like, whoa, extra 2 inches ahead. A little weird to say that. So yeah, if you are in the camp that says I like you better with the beard, know that I'm there with you. If you're in the camp that says, hey man, it's your body, do whatever you want, you look fine either way, I'm here for your awful commentary, then I wish you wouldn't word it like that, but I appreciate you too. Okay, I'm not going to spend the entire episode talking about the beard and or lack of beard, by the way. I will probably spend the majority of the episode, I will probably spend the majority of the episode talking about beard and or lack of beard, just because it's a strange feeling for me. I walked out, first of all, Missouri. I know you're a state and therefore not sentient, therefore cannot talk, but Missouri, I need to sit you down and have a solid one-on-one conversation with you, because what the heck? Today, on October 30th, 2019, it is, I'll tell you how much it is. It is 37 degrees Fahrenheit outside, and I believe the high for today was 39. It's supposed to snow tomorrow on Halloween. That's right, on Halloween. October in Missouri, it's supposed to snow, which is just great. I don't understand it. Every year we get a shorter and shorter fall, which is a shame. A couple episodes ago, we were just talking about favorite seasons. Fall is my favorite. I love fall. It's like this long now. I get like 3 days of fall, and that's about it. I'm looking at the upcoming 10-day. This is October, by the way. It's like peak fall. October is supposed to be peak fall. Here's my upcoming forecast. Is there a way for me to look at that? 10 days. 41, 37, 53, 46, 50, 55, 50, 48, 48, 40. It's over. There's no fall. That's it. That's not fall. That's winter. That's a slightly above average winter. That's not fall. Fall is 50 to 65, 70-ish. A hot fall day, I would say, is like 55, 60. A cold fall day, the coldest fall day is like 45. Once you start dipping under 40, 45 degrees, I would consider it to be winter. And that's the highs for every single day from now on. So it's winter now. Winter starts in October, apparently, in Missouri. Anyway, I shaved the beard off and I walked out and I was like, oh, this is what air feels like on skin. And it's freezing. And again, Missouri's not doing me any favors by making it this cold this early, which is just nonsensical. It's funny. Okay, this is not a funny story. This is a sad story. Not a sad story. I'm alive. So it's, you know, a not super fun story with a twinge of optimism. How about that? Last year I totaled my car driving on an icy road, which is stupid. Do I get Zygarde? Hold on. We'll talk about me wrecking my car in a second. I don't know where you get Zygarde. Where do you usually get Zygarde? Don't you get it as a gift? Hold on. We gotta look this up. Pokemon Ultra Sun and Moon Zygarde. I swear you just get one as a gift. How do you, and then you come here and you can change its form. Oh, is that only in the first game? Because in this game you don't collect Zygarde cells. You have to catch him in Resolution Cave and defeat Dexio on Route 16. You'll have a trickier time in Pokemon Sun and Pokemon Moon where you need to try. That's not a trickier time. That's not a trickier time because all you need is 10 Zygarde cells to get the Zygarde pup. We can't do that in this. Where's Route 16? Hold on. Where's Route 16? Hold on. Very important. Yo, pick my starter. Very important. Hold on. Can I get a Zygarde? What route are we on right now? I think we're on like 12. 17? 16! Dexio, where you at, friend? Where you at, buddy? Dexio! Is this where he is? I don't remember that. You don't look familiar. This man just is ordering tea. Okay. Guess I'm fighting a Team Skull Grunt instead. Interesting. I don't know where Dexio is. Anyway, back to my story. I totaled a car. Oof. Okay, that's a little scary. That's a lot of scary. That's a lot of scary. I do not have a great answer for a Reshiram, because I have no water types. I guess Miley is the best answer, but if you aren't actually a Reshiram and you're packing a grass or a water type move, I'm in trouble. Let's see. Otherwise, I can hit you with a Bulldoze, and you should get hit pretty hard. Okay, you're actually a Reshiram, which is good. That's going to do a lot of damage still because my special defense, yeah, isn't the sharpest tool in the shed. Big oofs right there. Massive oofs right there. Okay. Well, here's what you do. You Hyper Potion up to full. You see what he does next. Last year, I totaled my car in mid to late November. It was the week before Thanksgiving, I remember, because in the forecast, I was driving like 3 hours back to my college town. We're going to have to risk a crit. It sucks, but we're going to have to. That's like the only way I think we can maybe get this done. Let's Bulldoze and lower his speed. He'll probably still be faster than me either way. We're risking a crit or even a high roll, I understand. Ooh! Look, that was a calculated risk. I probably should have died, but it's okay. Here I am, standing before you all. Speaking of I should have died, it was snowing, sleeting, freezing rain, temperatures in like the 20s and 30s, and it was snowing. So I shouldn't have been on the road. Absolutely stupid of me to be on the road, but I had places to be, people to see, etc. So I was driving. And I slid off the road and totaled my car. Yada, yada, yada. Horrible night. Not a great experience. Didn't love it. Got a new car after. Love my new car, so it all works out. Big oops. Okay. Do we want to stall out these Dragon Breaths, or do we switch? Do we want to stall out the Dragon Breaths, or do we switch? If we can get lucky with another low roll, which we are not thus far. Who can take a Dragon Breath better? Magnezone, but then he's going to get hit with a fire type move, and that's going to hurt real bad too. So I think this is the only thing we can do. Anyway, not a great situation. Why did I even bring this up? Oh, because the only reason I was driving that night is because I said it's mid-November. How cold could it possibly get? The snow is probably going to be little baby snow. It's too early for it to be winter. Missouri taught me a valuable lesson last year. It's winter when I say it's winter. Okay, we're going to go for the Bulldoze here. Which one has 100% accuracy? Okay, we're going to go for the Bulldoze here. Hopefully we outspeed. We do not. Look, we may die. We may live on 1 HP. I'm going to hope we live. We live on 9. Not a problem at all. Calculated risks, boys and girls. That's what we do here. And sometimes it works out, sometimes it doesn't. Gonna gain some good experience all around, of course. Missouri taught me a valuable lesson last year. It's winter when Missouri says it's winter. And for this year, apparently that's October. So I was gonna go visit my parents on Halloween. Go help them hand out candy, mostly because I don't want to spend my own money to buy candy to hand out to children here. No offense to children. Children, you're great. You're fine. You're doing your job. And also, kudos to any kid who goes out in... It's going to be... What did I say tomorrow's high was? What did I say tomorrow's high was? Tomorrow is a high of... Where are we at here? A high of 37, a low of 28. Around trick-or-treating time, which is, what would you say, 6 p.m., 7 p.m.? It's going to be 34, 33, 32, and then start snowing. So, yeah, kudos to any kid who's going to go out in that trick-or-treating in your thin little Halloween costume from Spirit Halloween. I got to give you some credit there because I was a little baby as a kid, and I definitely would not do that, even if it meant getting a little bit of candy. So, you know, I feel like you should be rewarded for your endeavor, but also I don't have a lot of money. So I am not the person to reward you, unfortunately. I don't know where Dexio is, so we're just going to continue over to Ula Ula Meadow. Fabio, don't kill me, please. Fabio, do not kill me, please. Please. Oh my, if it isn't Josh, where might you be off to? To Po-Town. To Po-Town? Isn't that where Team Skull makes its base? Such awful things. Thugs they are, tormenting poor Pokemon for no good reason. I swear, I just don't know what to do with them. And just look at me, would you? Here I am, taking the initiative to travel Alola on my own. To check out Pokemon are doing. I've been trying to think through that Snowcrow's mission on my own. This sort of noble dedication is what you'd expect of a president, even. Don't you agree? Power struggles. Not that a foolish child could. I mean, not that I would expect you to know. Anyway, do try to stay safe. Don't say I didn't warn you about Team Skull. Thank you for the no battle. I do appreciate that quite a bit. I appreciate that quite a bit. Okay, I was like, there's something to do here. It's just taking pictures, which I'm not uber interested in, if I gotta be honest. So we have several battles to do here. We can also get an encounter here in the Ula Ula Meadow. Ula Ula. Which is exciting. But yeah, so, you know, I'm not a super big fan of Missouri right now, but here we are. I can't... Hello, Mega Gyarados. Hello, Mega Gyarados. Hello, Mega Gyarados. Oh, hello, Mega Gyarados. Thankfully, Westbrook is like the perfect counter to Mega Gyarados as long as you don't use Bounce. If you use Bounce, I'm in trouble. If you don't, then we're fine. Yo, that's not good. That's not fine. God, that perfectly counters Northanos and Westbrook. That perfectly counters Northanos and Westbrook. If he's fire type, what are the odds he has any other kind of move? I think I gotta go Karkin. Here. I don't know what else he could potentially have. I'm scared. If he's got Flame Wheel, what else could he have? I don't know. I don't even know. So I think we just play this long con game here of Dragon Ascenting, getting some stat boosts, and eventually beating this thing. Dragon Ascent. I think it boosts our defense, special defense maybe, if I'm not mistaken. I have no idea. Look, it's gonna take a long time. Defense rose, special defense rose, wonderful. I'm going to use a potion this turn, because we're still in the business of being safe. Have I mentioned how freaking long these games are? What a long playthrough. Our initial Pokemon Sun and Moon playthrough, by the way, was 60 episodes. I think this one may go longer, you know, barring any sort of horrible accident that may or may not happen, which I don't want to happen. Let me go ahead and put that out there. So there's some cosmic justice in the world. I do not want something horrible to happen. For example, being swept. I feel like that would be awful. And I'm not in the business of awful. I can't even hit you with the Psycho Cut, which is the worst part of this. So I gotta go for the Pluck. What? I don't know what Pokemon you were before, but you being a Mega Gyarados that knows Fire-type moves is really bad for me, so... I just want you to know that. I just want you to know how bad that is for me. Go for another Pluck. Okay, 2 more Plucks will get the job done. And then we can get ready for whatever nonsense hits us next. Definitely need to heal, by the way. Probably should have done that last turn to avoid any potential crits, but here we are. We're alive. We're alive and not having to worry about anything. Oh, by the way, I spent so long talking about the beard. also got a well-needed haircut. It doesn't really look like it because the top is so long, but I kind of... Thanks for the bird, by the way. I kind of have enjoyed having a little bit of a longer top to my hair, so she took like 2 inches off. Like, it only comes down to like my eyes now. It was coming down to like my mouth before, so she did take a pretty good chunk of it off. But mostly the sides are all cleaned up, which was that's the most annoying part, was when the back, my hair gets curly when it gets long, so the back starts curling out, the sides start curling out. So now I just got like Elvis hair for the time being. You really are gonna live. You really are gonna live on a single little piece of HP. That's what you're gonna choose to do. Can't say I'm a big fan of it, but we do take the Gyarados out, which is good. Man, I probably did not need to add the 10% level modifier in this game. I think the game would have been difficult enough even without it. So, probably did not need to do that, but here we are. Thank you for not dying to the burn, by the way. A ball toy, but is it actually a ball toy? The world may never know. I'm gonna go into Kimbus and hope this thing doesn't have an ice-type move. Gonna go into Kimbus, hit it with a Leaf Tornado, hope it doesn't have an ice-type move. Yeah, I don't really know what else to do other than this, so we'll do this. We could really use some physical moves on Altaria now that it knows Dragon Dance. That would be sick. You know Dazzling Gleam, which is the next worst thing. Just kidding, that's actually not very effective. I mean, it's super effective against us, but you're a little weak ball toy, so it's actually not too scary. By the way, I believe I set level 40 as the level at which all of the opponent's Pokemon are going to be fully evolved. So if we've already started having a pretty difficult time here, and we're still thankfully facing some ball toys. We're about to hit the point in the game where there's no ball toys anymore. Everything will be fully evolved, maximum stage. If it has an evolution, it will be that evolution. So, you know, just prepare for that, I guess, is what I would say, because the game's about to get even more difficult. Burn, heal. We have 2 more left. Should use those first. We should use the Hyper Potion. Can't help but notice we're also using a lot of healing, but we're actually doing pretty well on money. It's maybe like the most money we've had. It's actually not the most money we've had over the course of the whole playthrough, because we at one point bought like 5 fossils, but we're getting close to a point in the game when we had the most money. Excuse me. Thank you. Can I have my screen back? I fished up the totem sticker. What a cool animation. Is it time? Well, hello there, it's me, Sapsanoka. See if collection told you should come by here, bitch! I didn't know we got it at 50. I thought it was gonna be 60. Well, that's fantastic news. Could we get in a battle from here? No. I would like to get in a battle before getting our encounter here. Okay, we're gonna get in a battle here with some great music. We're gonna get into a battle here. Then we're gonna get our encounter here. Then we might fly back to Hia Beach. We might fly back to Hee Beach and get our encounter there. Because why not? Why would you not? Kimbus in against a Spinnerack should be fine. Keyword, should be fine. Shouldn't be concerned. Watch him pop off like an avalanche or something garbage. Spiderweb, it's actually a Spinnerack, we're fine. I'm extremely confused. I don't know if you'd even go, it's not deja vu. I just had a weird phenomenon in my brain. I looked down at my phone and it said that the time was 5:59 p.m. And for some reason in my head, my brain just said, that's not a real time. You're sleeping. You're dreaming right now because that's not a real time. You doing okay? I know I just woke up from a nap like 30 minutes ago, but you doing okay, brain? You doing okay? 5:59 is definitely a time that it can be, so I'm a little bit concerned that my brain looked at and thought something was awry. What would you call that? I'm sure there's some sort of psychological principle for what that is that's not deja vu, but I don't know what it is. Okay. Encounter on this route. It's not a route, it's Ula Ula Meadow. Let's see what we get in the beautiful red flowers after picking up a repeat ball. In the beautiful red flowers of Ula Ula Meadow, Papa's gonna get... You know, that's actually not bad. I take it back. Of all of the Pikachu clones, this is probably my favorite in the entire game. In any game. Besides original Pikachu, which I don't even like that much. But I'm talking in terms of like Dedenne and whatever the one in this game is, the steel one, what's his name? I don't even remember, I don't even like him that much. And Pachirisu. Of all of the existing... Ooh, and he's got acrobatics too. Of all of the existing Pikachu clones, I would have to put this one at the top for my favorite. So I'm pretty happy to have this thing. Plus, it's electric flying, which are two types we really do not have an abundance of in the box. Even though it doesn't evolve or anything, you can't judge a Pokemon just by its ability to evolve. This Pokemon can be fine even without evolve. It's an electric type that can't be hit by flying or by ground type moves. That's an awesome plus. You gotta give it to Emolga for that. I think it's got a cool name. Now we're gonna nickname it something absolutely stupid, so it doesn't really matter too much what its name is now, because it's gonna get a stupid nickname. Please don't kill Kimbus, by the way. Thank you. It doesn't really matter what its name is, because we're gonna think of a dumb pun to name it instead. As I switch out into Miley-Knight, it's a decent Pokemon for the box. I'm not upset here even in the slightest. So let's capture this thing, and it's cute as a button. You can't deny that. It is freaking cute. Give me just go straight Ultra Ball, I guess. We're at 18. Do we need more Ultra Balls? We may want to pick some up. We're fine for now, but it's you know, it may become a pressing concern sooner rather than later. So we may want to pick something up. I already have a name for you, which is good. Miley-Knight grows to level 40, which is good. The name is going to be a bit of a stretch. Emolga's data will be added to the Pokedex. That's great. Yes, wonderful. Why don't you check out what kind of Pokemon you just caught? Okay. As it flies, it scatters electricity around, so bird Pokemon keep their distance. That's why Emolga can keep all its food to itself. Okay, I'm gonna nickname you, even though you're a female. I was gonna nickname you after Julian Edelman, wide receiver for the New England Patriots, whose nickname is the Flying Squirrel. Actually, I think they just call him the Squirrel, but you're a Flying Squirrel, so it's close enough. But since you're female, we'll take Julian and do Julianne. And then what can I put on the end that has something to do with electricity? The first thing that came to mind was Julie Energy. That doesn't really work as well for me, in my opinion. It's a little too long, a little too many syllables. So let me think of something electric related that can stick on the end of Julianne. It's perfect. It's perfect. I said we were giving you a stupid nickname. Just kidding, it may be one of the best puns we've ever come up with. I looked up different units of measurement, of energy, and one of them is called a joule. Not a vaping joule, but a joule, a Joule. And why not just stick a Julianne on the end of that? Or Julianne? I don't think it matters too much. We're gonna go with Julianne because that's the one that initially came to mind, and we're gonna send you to the box. Julianne, that's a good name. That's a solid pun. That's puns done right. There's been many a time during this playthrough, I will admit, where I've done some puns gone wrong. There have been some not so fantastic puns over the course of this playthrough. There's also been some really good ones. I think Pinelope is a fantastic pun. I think Julianne is a fantastic pun. Because at the core, the pun shouldn't change too much of the actual word itself. So when you can just shove it in there like that, it's perfect. Speaking of Pikachu clone and an actual squirrel, it's Pachirisu. I mean, probably fine to just stay in against you, but also I could just go into my boy over here and one-shot you with a drill run, so I think I'm going to do that instead, if you don't mind, and also not be affected by that Electro Ball, which I like quite a bit, and then we can just one-shot you. The Super Fang is annoying because you're going to make me use a potion when I don't want to use one. So, thanks so much for that. We do take you out in one hit though, which is great. Let's get Waximus in here. I'm gun shy with Waximus. I already lost his younger brother. Can't bring you in against the Pangoro, unfortunately. I'm just a little gun shy. What do we use against you? Probably Westbrook. I'm a little gun shy with our boy Waximus because we already lost our Waxamillion, and we're getting to the point in the game where I don't know what these Pokemon actually are. It says it's a Pangoro. He may pop off a flying type move here and one-shot my Westbrook. There's really no way of knowing until we get in there and start battling. Or we could just kill you with a double kick. Well, that's not going to happen. We can kill you with 2 double kicks, though, and that's great. A Vital Throw tells me you are actually a Pangoro, which is good. But yeah, don't get me wrong. Why are you faster now? I want to get a little bit of experience. Oh, okay. I was like, how didn't you die? Then there were 2 kicks. I want to get experience for Waximus to make sure he doesn't fall behind, because we're really just increasing the chances that he dies if he never comes into battle. So, you know, we'll figure out a good way to get Waximus on screen without me freaking out completely. I just don't know if I'm in a place right now where I'm willing to do that. Still a little nervous, just a little nervous. Am I really out of super potions? Am I truly out of super potions? This isn't a great use of hyper potions, but I want everybody to be healed going into every single battle. Man, this playthrough is literally just turning into using potions the game. Okay, here we go. Here we go. We'll snag that item before leaving this route. I don't think you want to battle, which makes me extremely appreciative. We're going to snag this item. Try to not get any encounters to speed up the process. That is not even a good encounter, so why would... Please don't. That is not even a good encounter, so like, why would I want it? Just get away, though. Just like, get away. Just get away from the battle. Just run. Like, it's very simple, actually. Just run. Like, just run. And then you don't have to be here. Okay, Waximus, come on in against the Cobalion. It's very simple. If you just run, then you don't have to be in the battle anymore. It's a strategy I would consider very good. Now we're going to kill you and gain some juicy experience. So, you know, maybe just think about that next time. Think about that, Cobalion, maybe before you don't let me leave next time. I leave when I want to. That's what you need to understand about me. Okay. Sneak through. Grab this. An adrenaline ore. The adrenaline is pumping. Sneak through. No encounters. Look, would I have loved the Cobalion as the encounter? Duh. Yes, I would have loved the Cobalion as the encounter. But it's not what we got, so you can't be upset. You get what you get and you don't throw a fit. That's what my parents used to say when they put a stack of broccoli in front of me. I thought we got a TM over here. I was just looking. Just looking to see if we got a TM. It's appearing that we do not get a TM, so... Oh, just kidding. We get a TM. I knew it. Let me snag this. Ooh! A priority Aqua Jet could be very good for somebody. Ooh! Could be very good for Karkin. I think we'll go ahead and get rid of Pluck. Probably should have gotten rid of Dragon Ascent, but I like having the Aqua Jet on you. That's good. I really wish we could learn Hurricane. What about Pluck? Oh, I thought Pluck was one of our TMs. Okay, I definitely should have gotten rid of Dragon Ascent. That's my fault. That's a big oops. And I apologize for such a big oops. That's a real big oops, actually. Not good. Not happy with myself for that one, but that's okay. Charizard Glide. Go ahead and take me to Akala Island. Take me to Hee Hee Beach. Let's turn in our 50 stickers and see what our next gift Pokemon from Professor Samson Oak is going to be. Not to be confused with the one, the only, my one true love, Professor Oak. Samson Oak, what you got for me? Young Jerks, yes, hello. 50 totem stickers, a special Salazzle, Deb 8. What is it actually? It says it's a Salazzle. Our actual encounter, It's a Virizion. Forget the Cobalion. We got a Virizion right here. It's literally, I'm so sorry to Westbrook. I love you, Westbrook. This is literally just better Westbrook. So I'm pretty happy with this thing. I kind of want to name you after the cell phone company Verizon, so maybe we'll name you after a cell phone of some kind. For example, the Google Pixel. So if we were going to name you after the Pixel, and then add a name on to the end of that, we could just name you Axel, but with a P at the beginning, so you would become Paxel. How do you spell Axel? Is it A-X-L-E or A-X-E-L? I think it's A-X-E-L. A-X-E-L? Nope, that's not how you spell it. A-X-E-L or A-X-L-E? A-X-E-L. Is that a boy's name? Definition of Axel, a jump in a figure skate. Okay, cool. What does Axel name mean? The name Axel, Scandinavian, derived from Hebrew, Old Norse. Okay, but what does it mean? Does it mean something cool? Does it mean something cool? Axel, it sounds cool. Axel name meaning. It's gotta be something cool, right? It's a boy's name of origin, meaning father of peace. You know, Verizion's pretty peaceful. And we'll just put the P on the beginning. I told you not all the puns are good, so we're gonna turn Pixel into Paxel. Which, you know, could be an interesting way to say you have a damp rock. Yeah, you do. Just send it the box as is. That could be a weird way if you were like, what kind of phone you got? I got Google Paxel. Could work. Okay, fantastic. Well, that's a good way to end today's episode. Nope, Google, don't talk to me. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed the first beardless episode. I probably will not have it back by the end of the next episode or the beginning of the next episode, because I'm probably just going to record the next one right now, because why not? I'm feeling in a good mood right now. Sometimes you got to be in a good headspace to record. I'm feeling good right now, so in the next episode, I promise we are actually going to make it to Po-Town, which is great because it's taken longer than I wanted to. Might make a sacrifice at the end of the episode depending on how depleted our PP is before we go head into Po-Town. I definitely think we're going to need to make a sacrifice around the time that we fight Guzma, so maybe not at the end of the next episode, but soonish. We'll get a Route 17 encounter. I don't think you can get a Po-Town encounter, but anyway. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed. If you did, please consider showing some support down below in the form of liking, commenting, subscribing. They all help out a tremendous deal, and of course, share with your grandmother as always. But with that, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.